Alright, it's the first day of the trip. I'm on my way up to Seattle. I'm gonna go, first stop is gonna be Solvang. It's gonna be an easy ride today. I'm gonna take my time. I on purpose chose a short trip for the first day because minimal preparation, and also this is not just an adventure, but it's my vacation. The bike is right there, loaded up. Soft bags on the side, a duffel bag tied on top, and a Pelican case that I bought at Harbor Freight. Other than that, there is a little tank bag, and that's about it. I'm gonna stop at a gas station and then on my way to the coast. Well, for today, Solvang, here I come. Let's go. All right, bike is gassed up. Let's get on the freeway.
Now that I'm looking back, I can see all the signs I tried to fill in the cracks.
The fuel door is open.
Lost in an endless space, the emptiness had afforded, just like a void.
The trip is definitely starting on a positive note. My one good deed for the year, done. Now I should be good until August or something next year. Hopefully this will bring some positive vibes to the trip. So time to pull down the visor and start riding. Just like any other adventure, at this point I'm full of hope and excitement. I don't know what's coming. I only know where I want to go, and I've done literally the minimum possible preparation. There will be no camping or anything, so off we go, finger crossed. Let's see what I thought about it at the time. Yup, a giant thumb up, because I don't know any better. And jokes apart, here we go on the freeway when I realize, hey, this bike has cruise control. So let's turn it on right there. Come on, push it. Yup. And I'm definitely glad that this bike has cruise control, because it's gonna come handy on this trip. Now, we're moving on the right direction. We're going west. I live in Riverside, and what I want to do is go to Santa Monica, to the coastline, and then make my way up the coastline all the way to Seattle. So here we are, making good progress. The traffic is light. I'm feeling good. Barely been on the bike now for 15-20 minutes. Life is great, and obviously the Africa Twin is definitely great to ride.
Rise from the ashes with pins and patches. We carry on. I rise from the ashes.
If you guys look on the right top side of the screen, that's downtown Los Angeles over there, and this is the closest I'm gonna get to it. Not because of anything, it's just because the closest you get, the worse traffic is gonna get. I don't want to deal with traffic, even though I can actually split lanes, which it's nice. We're almost there. Look at that, look at that. What does it say? Santa Monica. Yep. Getting to the coastline, it's Rebirth. Dark tunnel, light at the end of the tunnel, and boom. Beautiful view. Blue water, nice beaches, mostly clean. And I start thinking, this is really nice.
the only thing in common to Riverside and the rest of California, it's traffic. But at this point I'm not really minding, because I'm getting the chance to look at those beautiful houses right on the beach. And until I realize that in my current line of work I can't really afford it, so depression. Here I am, looking down, all depressed. So I figure I'm gonna drink to forget.
Where the grass is green, we're still alive. I hope I'll see you on the other side. I know that
The hydration pack is a savior, especially if you go through inland here in California where it's super hot. It's not recommended, it's actually a must. You gotta have it. It gets way too hot. But the show must go on, so here we go again, and look at that coastline. Lots of people leave California to go to Arizona and stuff, but look at it. I mean, California is one of the most beautiful coastline in the nation. Let's fast forward through all those houses that pretty much only get in the way of the beautiful view, and let's get back to a place where I can actually take a look at the ocean. I mean, being Italian and being born in Rome, I love the beach, I love the oceans, and this is just what the doctors order.
I'll be paying for the ride into the black.
But there is another thing, just like any other Italian, that I love, and that is food. And my stomach is letting me know, it's starting to grumble and telling me, hey dude, you gotta eat. So there is a moment here where you can appreciate the strength of the Africa Twin brakes. I see something familiar at the end, and I gotta brake real quick. Listen to this. Yup, here we are. This is Neptune's Nest. I've only seen it in movies and stuff, so I decided to stop, and unfortunately the motorcycle parking is closed, so bummer. But at this point I realize that my bags have no locks on them but for the Pelican case, so I'm looking for a place to park it where I can keep an eye on it. You know, my cameras are in there, my laptop and everything else, and well, no luck until I see somebody pulling out in one of the very first spots. I guess that is going to have to do for now, and figure out something later on. That's where actually panniers come handy, where you can lock them and forget about it. But I've been on the bike now for a few hours. It's time to get off, stretch my legs, take a bathroom break, and eat something. So let's go grab a bite. Well, time to go do some touristy stuff. I just made it to Neptune's Nest. Let's go grab lunch. Time to get back on the road. And sorry guys, but no pictures or video while I eat, because well, sitting at a table taking picture of food or talking to a GoPro in public, it makes me feel like a moron. So there you have it. Sorry about that. If I had a cameraman, it would be different, but by myself, I'm not quite sure. Since there is such a beautiful view, I decided to stop and attempt something that I see on all other motorcycle vlogs and stuff, and it's to grab my other GoPro on a selfie stick, take advantage of the fact that the Africa Twin has cruise control, and try to actually get some footage of the whole bike. So let's put on some music and let's enjoy.
What happened to euphoria? Oh,
I soon realized that that is not a smart thing to do and it's not really safe. I'm gonna attempt throughout the trip a few more times, but I need to go fairly slow. It needs to be a straight piece of road and not much traffic, because otherwise it's totally unsafe. And with that pearl of wisdom, let's head back inland, and because I gotta cross Oxnard and whatever other little town is over there to get back on the coast. The freeway is definitely not interesting, so let's fast forward again. Much better. Every beautiful scenery seems to have its own tunnel to introduce you to it and mesmerize you. We're almost close to where my Airbnb is. As a matter of fact, on the sign over there, it says Lompoc. I'm gonna go to the Airbnb, drop off my bags, and go do some touristy stuff in Solvang. But at this point, I just realized that this part of California incredibly resembles the hills north of Rome. I could swear this is the way to my parents' house. Obviously, it is not. That's one of the beauty of riding a motorcycle on a long trip. I mean, you're in it. The sight, the flavors, the smell. Oh, the smell. What is that? Well, definitely something died there. Well, we made it to Lompoc, so it's time to use the giant display of the Africa Twin to navigate to my Airbnb. And there it is. At this point, I'm looking around a little perplexed because I don't really want to leave the bike on the street the first night. But after meeting the owner, they were so nice to actually allow me to keep the bike inside. So now, with my mind at ease, let's go do some touristy stuff in Solvang, and let's take a look at this astonishing Danish architecture. Solvang. First day is over, without complication, I might add. Tomorrow, San Francisco, along the coast through Big Sur, where I'm gonna try to jump an elephant seal. Maybe. But don't tune out just yet, because something unexpected happened here in Solvang. As you guys can see, I'm riding in circles, and let me explain why. So I made it to Solvang. The bike has been fantastic. The traveling on the Africa Twin is it's incredible. It just burns down miles and miles. It just crunched through them, and it was great. Cruise control and everything else, everything worked fine. But we're here in Solvang now, and let's see if we can go grab a bite somewhere.
One eternity later.
I didn't think it would be this difficult to find a place to eat. It looks like if you want a drink, there is plenty of places to drink. Can't find a place to eat.
2 hours later.
So it turns out me and the Danish people have a very different idea what sandwich is supposed to look like. but I was able to get dinner. So let's go gas up to get ready for tomorrow morning and early bed. Alright, the first day is over. Did 200 and some miles. It wasn't too bad. I stopped Neptune's Nest, which has been in a whole bunch of movies, including the Fast and Furious franchises. From there, took the PCH, made my way up to Lompoc, over here, where I'm staying at a Airbnb. This is actually my first time at an Airbnb, and I'm pleasantly impressed. It's nice and it's clean, and everybody's super nice. So tomorrow, same thing, PCH, keep going up, possibly stop in Monterey to have lunch, and then San Francisco. And I'll go around San Francisco and see a whole bunch of things. But I'm spent, so time to go to bed.